Come along with me as a stay-at-home mom who does a little homeschooling, homesteading, and homemaking. Typically, most of my days start out with me getting myself ready. Then I head out and my day is actually started by milking our family dairy cow, Clarabelle. Clarabelle calved back in November, so we've been milking her since. We are super excited that she is pregnant again, and she will calf again in March. As a homesteading family, we have enjoyed all of her raw milk and all the things that we've been able to make from it. I always say it, but if I had to choose one homesteading animal, it would most definitely be our family dairy cow. Once I make my way back into the house, I start to process our milk. And by processing, I just mean putting it in jars and getting it to the freezer. We put our milk into the freezer to bring it down to a lower temperature, and then we transfer it into the fridge until we are ready to enjoy it. At this point, me and the kids make our way outside and we check up on all the other animals. These are our pigs that we will butcher later in the year. We had a hen that kept going broody, and here's one of her little chicks she hatched out. Apparently, we caught the time that everybody decided to come into the laying boxes and lay. While we like to have animals that actually have a purpose on our homestead, these goats have no purpose other than giving us all the entertainment. Clancy is Clarabelle's first calf that she had while she was on our homestead. So Clancy is the calf who made her arrival and has made Clarabelle go into milk. She is currently almost 10 months old, and she finally met the point to where she does not want to nurse on Clarabelle, so they can happily live together in the field. Outside of our morning chores, we just enjoy a good walk around the yard and look at all the beauty that we are so fortunate to have around us. Since being able to have an overflow stock of raw milk, we have consumed more yogurt than I think we have ever had in our entire lives. So raw yogurt has definitely become one of our staples in our diet. After fixing breakfast, we usually eat breakfast and have us a little Bible time together. I'm planning on making a couple sourdough loaves, so I'm going to give a heavy feed to my sourdough starter. I haven't made a traditional sourdough loaf in quite a while, but I have been making sourdough sandwich bread. We find it to be even more enjoyable and way more versatile. So typically when I make sourdough, I make a lot of loaves and then I just freeze what we're not going to use right away. And you might be surprised, as I was, sourdough freezes very well. Just like with everything else, it's nice to have a back stock of one of those staple items that you use every day. Speaking of staple items, I do like to enjoy a cup of coffee every morning. That being said, I do not enjoy hot coffee. It has to be iced coffee every single day, regardless of the weather outside. I love Nescafe Gold's Intense Instant Espresso. And of course, I use our dairy cow's cream and milk to put in our coffee. Coffee is one of those things that, of course, I enjoy it, but I also enjoy making it. So today I did like a brown sugar honey type of deal. Then I added a little cinnamon at the end. So I was stepping into fall with this coffee this morning. At this point, my kids had a great chance to ease into their morning, and now it's time to start our homeschooling. We use the Good and the Beautiful curriculum for all our core subjects, and on a good day, our school day typically goes by pretty smooth and pretty quick. Thanks for having a look into my morning as a stay-at-home mom to 5. If you like this type of content, then be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.